Today we're going to talk about some gun safety tips. There's lots of things you could do to be safe with a gun. The first most important thing is, if you're a beginner, you should take a licensed NRA course. They'll teach you all the basics, shooting, safety, everything, get you ready to shoot. Other safety tips, the first thing you want to always remember is a gun is always loaded. Rule number one, no matter what happens, you always treat a gun as if it's loaded. There's so many accidents, so many things that happen that you can never be too careful with a gun. So whenever you're picking up a gun and handling, the first thing you want to do is you open up a gun and check and make sure it is empty. If someone hands it to you and tells you it's empty, no, you don't take their word for it, you do it yourself. You always be sure to make sure the gun is empty. That being said, even with knowing it's empty, never point that gun in an unsafe direction at a person, anywhere where if it did go off, it would do damage. You always treat a gun as if it's loaded. When you're shooting, a very good safety tip is keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to shoot. You'll always see people want to grab a gun and just put their finger on the trigger right away. It's a beginner's instinct, and you want to always avoid, whenever you're grabbing a gun, keep your finger like this. You know, if you're aiming, when you're getting ready, anything you do, you want to keep your finger like this until you are ready to shoot, and then you can put your finger in the trigger and pull it. Very important, always keep your finger out of that trigger until you're ready to shoot. Safety at home, I recommend a safe, a nice heavy gun safe that you can bolt into a wall, into the studs, that can't be taken out of your house. It keeps kids away. It keeps, if someone were to break into your house, from taking the safe out of the house. Guns in drawers and under beds and under pillows is a terrible idea. Kids get into everything. So to be safe at home, please put your gun in a safe, lock it up, keep it away from kids or anyone else that's not supposed to have the gun, and keep your ammunition separate from the guns, and do not keep those guns loaded until you need them. And those are some basic gun safety tips.